Let there be peace and love. Welcome to Satsang. Vous comprenez l'anglais? I like very much the traditional image of the rope taken for a snake. I think even today we can have this experience. So somebody comes near and says, don't be afraid, don't kill that appearing snake, because if you look very near, it's a rope. You go and see, it's a rope. So the moment you see the rope, it's sudden. It doesn't slowly, the snake disappears, no. It is sudden, and it is said, the snake appeared, and the snake disappeared. In fact, there was only rope. It is exactly the same with the realization of the self. In language, we will say, oh, the concept of I disappeared, because once upon a time we believed that it appeared. In fact, as the snake never existed, it is the same with the appearance of the identity I. It appears, but it doesn't mean it exists. For that, you need to still the mind. Means not work with the mind. The mind has to work with object of the world, that is sure, it is just natural. But to realize the self, to realize the background of all, or it is not even correct to say background, to realize what is alone, one has to keep quiet. Means not working with the mind. Still the mind. And for that, self-investigation helps a lot. Self-investigation never goes alone, it goes with devotion, gratitude, to have found finally the right direction, to have trust. So I don't insist on those qualities which naturally accompany self-inquiry. Self-inquiry will remove concepts we have, which agitates the mind, which nourishes the mind. So the mind empties himself, and how it can empty himself is by trying to, or going to, its source, from where it arose, from where it started to be agitated, which gives immediately this hypnotism of it appears, so it's existent. And with self-realization you will see that it appears, but it is not existent. So that liberates from illusory understandings and insights and sights. That liberates from the tyranny of the senses and the concepts. So automatically the mind is quiet. No mind. That's the picture of today. If you have any question, doubt, confirmation, conviction, any thought, please tell it. It's better to have a thought outside than inside. I see a few new faces. Hi. If you came with an urgency, please express yourself, don't lose your time. If you came to just hear, here. Or if you like me to speak a bit more about a special aspect, please ask me.
I have some thoughts I'd like to share.
Yeah.
Normally when I live in Holland, I'm always very worried either about the future or about the past.
Yeah.
And I never seem to get a grip on anything.
Yeah.
And I always work very hard to stay in the now and try to train myself to it.
Okay.
And every time I leave the country, literally, I walk across the border, one step.
Even to Belgium?
Yeah. And it's done. It's done. I don't need to work on it.
Yeah.
And
What happens? You are in the present then?
yeah. And I'm just experiencing everything. I know what to do. I don't have any worries anymore.
So don't
I mean,
go
I
back
have
to Dutch.
that's what I say, that's what I always think. But then I have a sort of a life there as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's really strange how this works. That you have a certain area on the planet where everything is just shit. And it's over.
But you are lucky that you found some escape possible.
Yeah,
Some people
yeah.
never find that.
Well, I never trust it, you know, like, is it really like that?
Yeah.
And don't you always bring yourself wherever you go? Yeah, of course you do. But still it works like that.
Okay, so now you are enjoying to live now,
Yeah.
present.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should, when you go to Holland, you should not say, I go back. You just go. Because you see, go back means I go back to my past, to my circumstances where I was born. You don't need. You can go anywhere without going back to the past.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be interesting, isn't it? So, as you said, if you go with your mind in the past and necessarily then to the future, you are worried, you are not happy. That is sure. That is sure. So, what does it mean to live in the present? Do you think, do you feel you are with your mind, or you just directly live what is presented to you?
Yeah, the last thing, it just comes to me, like I'm here now. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of this this morning.
Okay.
I'm here. It's kind of comes automatically. Where I have to work for it in Holland, I just don't have to. No.
Okay, but then you see, Holland for you is the past.
I think so too.
Yeah, it is circumstances which made your body like this and your personality this way.
Yeah.
So I would not fear to go back to Holland, but I'll tell you some trick. Don't go to the past. Really. Literally, if your mind presents you something of the past, back to, you don't go there, you don't touch it, even if it appears. You don't touch it. You say, no, I'm not tyrannized by that. You see, stand on your own feet.
Yeah, and then it's my own expectations or my own living in the past that makes it a terrible place.
Yeah, I know. So I tell you, you don't go back.
Yeah, I understand.
And even anyway, today you are not there, so just be yourself then. You see, when you abide in yourself means not the identity that Holland made you in such a person, you see, made you believe so many things about you and that you swallowed, of course, or were influenced. When you are yourself, means it can never be objectified in a way because you are it. You didn't become it. You are it. No circumstance will touch you. Maybe in the beginning you will have to be very vigilant. I don't go there. The thought, I don't go there. It will go after some time.
Yeah.
You know, generally what everybody does is to try to work with the mind to remove the mind from the past, for example. That will never work. You just have not to touch the mind. That is the real trick. So where are you? Your body may be in Holland, Portugal, but you are always yourself. And the real present is not even presented, you see, because if you really say, I live in the present, you cannot know what it is exactly. You cannot objectify the present. In the present, there will be presentations and offers and events. But then you cannot call that the present, what is presented. There's history. If you say that you live the present, means you are present. You are it. And that is not objectified. It doesn't enter into time. If you have anything to ask or you would like to hear, you tell me, because you came late and I already said so. If you like, yeah. You too. whatever is in time gives trouble. You want to fix the past or repeat it. You fear the future because it's unknown, and the present always escapes you. It troubles. And time is the mind, the body. It is what one thinks of himself. I am the body-mind. And that is the biggest mistake, the biggest misunderstanding, the biggest confusion. So in satsang, finally, you can hear that you are not what you think. And you have not to accept or reject that. You just don't touch the mind for a split second. And you will see you are still whatever cannot be described, even though you don't touch the mind. That's what you really are. But one usually, because he heard so in the world, because nobody tells differently, makes a step too much. I am Peter, John, this and that, man, woman, whole Dutch, etc. A step too much, and that gives an extreme feeling of separation of who knows what, or anxiety, because one, with a step too much, makes himself separate from what he is always. And he believes into that separation because he believes that I am, body-mind is myself, which is already a step too much. So whatever the body-mind will live, he will take it for real. So the separation, he will take it for real. And that's why one searches, seeks. And one will seek in so many directions that the world offers, let it be in a mundane level or in a spiritual level, till he hears, stop. Stop searching. Stop figuring it out. You are always yourself. The trouble is that you cover yourself like the snakes looks like covering the rope. And you believe your own imagination. So be still. You like it? Where are you now?
Oh, it's just...
Here?
Yeah.
It's a good choice. If you have any question regarding the search, please ask. I address especially also to the new faces to me. You have to ask. You see, satsang is not a course. It's not really, because there is not really a teaching, except that there is always one pointing, unique, pointing out to that you are always yourself. And whatever comes and goes is not you. And if this is not taken at once, which is very natural also, it's part of the journey of the search, you have to make your own journey. How? Put questions from your experience of now. Where you came, why you came, what made you come, to hear what. You have to present yourself where you stand and what you wish and what you expect. That will provoke a pointing out to throw you back from where you think you left or you are away. This is a very particular course, you see. You make your own satsang through your doubts or question or conviction, but you have to tell them. I cannot guess, I'm not a visionary woman. And then it may inspire your own self through my language to reply what you need to hear, to not to suffer uselessly.
Ganga?
Yes,
please. We talk about no separation, non-duality, the oneness, and then we talk about self and body-mind, and I'm not the body-mind.
Yeah.
And to me, that appears as though there is a separation. But is that just how I see it? That there is a separation?
No, there is a
between...
separation if you take yourself for body-mind. If you take yourself for self, there is no separation. That is the miracle of just realizing who you are. But generally speaking, and that's why one comes to satsang in general, because they search, so the seeker needs help, how to remove that separation. And then he hears, it's just because you have this confusion, you confuse yourself for what you think you are. And generally it is, I am this body and I have this mind. This is who I am. I am this identity, different from everybody else. You see, so in illusion, let's say, there is separation. In reality, there is no two. There is no separation. Is it answering your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Ganga?
Yes. What's your name? Please.
Suparna.
Supanga?
Suparna.
Supanga.
Suparna.
Suparna. A bird? Ah, very nice.
when you were saying to me, when I was laughing a little bit, it
Yeah.
was like a happiness in
Yeah.
me.
Sure.
And the answer who came in me when
Yeah.
I was listening was, I can only be helped by a master,
Outside.
by a guru.
Yeah.
Because that mind is so strong,
Yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
it is started.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Tout à fait. Okay.
And then when you try to apply a kind of control or a kind of it's not true, that is not good, because then you oppress it,
Oppress what?
that kind of mind that you see and that is going on. So then you say,
No.
okay,
It doesn't work like that.
all right, yes,
It doesn't work like that. You see, you speak of illusion.
yes,
Means the appearance looks real, but it is not. In that
Yes.
way, it can be said it's an illusion. Okay? Who you really are is not an illusion. It's always there. But for some reason, when this body, mind took birth, automatically it looks like there was this fascination with body mind, makes you think, I am somebody, I am born. That concept, I am born, is born. That creates the separation. Okay. Now, I have to remember what you said actually. So,
we try to do when the mind starts in the morning, huh?
yeah, so,
From the past and from the future, mind is going on.
yeah.
So-
So when I wake up in the morning, that person knows three states: deep sleep, dream, and waking up. When I wake up, means the world wakes up.
Yes,
Yes.
all right.
The time wakes up, the space wakes up. So, as you say, past, present, future wakes up. And one tries to find a way in this waking state. In satsang, what is said is you will never find a way through the mind.
That's it.
So, it is not through somebody who wakes up and will work with his tool, the mind, that he can free himself from this hypnotism. So now, you never leave yourself, but you think so. That's why there is that search. For that one, for the one who takes himself, for someone who woke up, for example, you have to use one thought to remove the power of all other concepts. That thought is, I want to be free. This is my priority in my life, means waking state.
Is that then the word from Ramana Maharshi? Who am I?
This is it.
That's okay.
I want, I desire, this is my priority. And for that, in satsang you hear,
Yes.
and I am of this lineage too. I know it's historical to speak so it's not real. How? Go back from where I, who so-called woke up, comes from. Who am I? Who am I? You have to ask this, once is enough. Keep quiet where I ends. That's it. This is called self-investigation. Quiet. You came for that.
Yes.
How are you? How are you? Who? How? Whatever answer you give me. I need some food to start with you. Where do you stand?
I was thinking on what you said to me on Monday, your very first question, which was what do you want to solve?
Yeah. What do you want to solve?
And actually a lot of things came to my mind, which I could talk about for hours. But finally I came to a thought which really makes me afraid. It is to being reborn after this life, which I don't want.
You see, it's part of the huge imagination of time. Time, if you conceive with time, you cannot help to say, well, this body-mind dies and few people believe there is a big rule after, there is nothing. The religious ones, we say we go back to God. Or the religious from India, they will say you are reborn. Okay. You are not obliged to believe in all that. In satsang we say exactly, be free from beliefs. Be free from beliefs, but for that you have to admit that this to think you are body-mind is also a belief. So who are you? Who am I? You go back from where this I, this concept that rises, I am body-mind, you go prior to its birth, where you always are.
Yeah.
Keep quiet.
It's strange how the mind can just throw up anything scary.
Throw up.
Yeah, you know,
It always
comes
goes.
up. It comes whenever
Yeah, but
it pleases.
You are not what you see.
No,
Good.
it's like, I don't know, it's a strange thing that a thought can be scary, you know.
Yeah, but you are not what you can see.
No.
Even if your body shivers, you are not that.
No,
Good.
it's like I don't know. When you tell, you say like you're scared of maybe having a next life.
Yeah.
Like how crazy is it to have a thought like that? And
Are you serious? You can meet tonight and
I have my own crazy thoughts which are scary.
That's what I say. It is not with thought that you can be peace, you see. You cannot be peaceful with thoughts. Even a state of peacefulness comes and goes, so you are, when it fades away, and so never trust, listen, never trust a thought. It's okay, it appears. You don't feed it, you don't go there. You just enjoy or not. Let it pass. Something happened?
No?
With what I said. Don't make a religion of now, because this also can explode at some point.
No.
Yeah, I know no.
It's not me.
So, where are you left?
Out of thought.
Out of thought.
Yeah.
How can you see that? You must be not the out of thought, you must be something else then, to see that. So keep quiet in that something else that allows you to see out of thought. Keep quiet.
I'm not able to speak.
Okay. Very good. It's very interesting what you said, out of thought, because you see, if you don't inquire, who am I, you may think that to be out of thought is the goal, is liberation. It's not. It's just the mind which shifted from thoughtfulness to out of thought. There are levels of experiences, you see. So that's why I say you are not what you can describe, not even that, you see. So keep quiet from where this could express itself. Otherwise, you will wander like so many spiritual people in this planet. After years and years of satsang and search, they have glimpses of out of thought, the absolute, the eternity, the unknown, and they are still fooled by their mind. So don't be fooled by your mind. That's why I like to always point out when the mind appears. Not to fool yourself. Yes. Yeah, she will.
So he said that he's here because he deceived himself a lot of times.
Okay. You hear? No. You speak up because everybody likes to hear. So he's here because
Because he deceived himself
Okay.
a lot of times.
Okay, doesn't matter. What is going on? Something? What's going on here? But she's coming, but you want a chair? You need a chair?
No, it's a chair free now.
You can come here then, if you don't mind. We need a pillow. Ah, voilà. Sorry. Never mind. So many things happen. Comprenez l'anglais?
Il y a des choses.
D'accord. On va essayer de... And so you are not deceived now.
Not deceived.
You see you were deceived by yourself. So you see it, so you are not deceived now. What do you want now?
I know the direction and I'm bringing it back.
Mm-hmm. So you are not deceived. You are deceived by what? What is the belief which remains, which can deceive you?
hogy az, hogyha nem csinálom, ezt bízom, akkor ilyen.
So when he's not doing this, going back always, then he's gone.
But what's gone? What's gone?
Feels like lost.
Yeah, what's lost? What's lost?
I know this, what is lost is not
Yes, yes,
same time. I don't know.
yes. So you are aware that I is lost.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, nothing wrong there. In the appearance, something is clear, something is lost, something is this, something is that. You are not this and that. Who are you? Who are you? What's going on here? Who are you? You are not this, and even you are not what is lost. Who sees that? What sees that? Who you really are. Who you really are can see that. You just keep quiet there. As soon as you have this experience, I'm lost, is the past which speaks. Yeah? Yeah,
I know this.
yeah.
I also very akkor is csinálom.
We don't. Yeah, that's it. Quick, quick, please.
He's still doing this going back, even though he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
He's still doing this going back.
What? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. For a period of time, the habits of following the mind is so strong that you have the impression, oh, I have to go back not to lose myself. But this is an old language, the language of the seeker still, you see. And at some point that self will disappear. But you have to do it as long as there is this so-called power of habits of your mind. What? No, tell, there is something there.
Akkor nincs választás, akkor így kell csinálni.
So there is no choice. I have to do this always, to go back.
There is the choice not to listen to the mind anymore. Even if it presents you, I am lost, you don't go there. That's your choice to make it radical. If you can't, then go back, go back, go back, go back. Up to your last breath. Who cares? So you are convinced there is nothing else to do? Because you are already yourself, you are always yourself. You are always yourself. So, when you have this experience, I am lost, it's the mind, it's your imagination. Even if it presents you this image, you don't.
Knowledge, but it is just a knowledge.
No, it's not a knowledge. To go back to yourself is not a knowledge.
No, it's not knowledge. This is
Okay. And it's because you go back to yourself that more and more this natural knowledge of the self will be more powerful than the suggestions from your mind, I am lost, I'm not lost, and this and that. Okay, now you keep quiet. Something comes, you tell me, urgently, every time. There's something which comes, I have to check. Okay? We do that? Okay. Welcome to Satsang. So, do you remember what is Satsang by chance? Yeah? You remember? What could it be? I would like to hear. Who wants to tell? Yeah? Okay.
Going in your heart deeply without going in your mind.
That's good. Yeah, you don't go in your mind. And even if the mind looks like troubling you, it goes, jumps like a monkey.
That's me in sky.
You see it, isn't it? You see it. You see it. It's like a washing machine. Huh? You are not what you see. You are not this bottle. I can say it's a bottle because you are not a bottle. Same. Same with your mind and your feelings. So you just to know who you really are, which can see all those things. You just keep quiet in the core of your heart and you don't believe. Huh? Close your eyes for 1 minute. This you can do wherever you like, whenever you like. Nobody will see it, only you. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, this must be from Holland.
This place is Holland.
That will be for the whole Sangha. So.
I like cookies.
Smells good. I will not confuse myself for a cookie. Huh? It's a very nice object to eat. I'm not a cookie. Huh? You too.
My mind is the cookie.
See, huh? Vous pouvez parler en français, je vous répondrai et quelqu'un peut traduire, si vous voulez. Hein? Tell me.
Yeah. Hogy
You translate immediately so that...
én nem ott vagyok látva, tehát egy úgy vagyok látva, hogy ez csak egy tudás számomra, hogy tudom azt, hogy bármi jön, valamit, ami felmerül, az nem az.
So he's stuck that it's only a knowledge. He's stuck.
Remove that concept.
What comes and goes. It's not himself. He
Hát, hogy ez nem
knows.
zavar, hogy
He's not disturbed. He's not disturbed by his mind because he knows that it's not himself.
az se zavar, hogyha azt sem ragadta fel, vagy azt sem érdekel, hogy csak csöndben vagyok, vagy hogy itt marad, tapasztalataim vannak.
And also he's not deceived if the mind is still, so he knows that.
It's not evident here.
He's not deceived also by that if the mind is still.
Okay.
Whether it's bad or good, he knows it's not him.
Okay, then you keep quiet. You keep quiet from where this knowledge came. Otherwise you will be only offended, you see. Yeah. So now there is nothing else to do to keep quiet from where this knowledge appears.
Don't touch.
Don't touch even the knowledge. And when necessary in disappearance, you can use your own wise tool. I'm not what appears. And you can do it again. The essential is to keep quiet. Okay. Still, if there is anything rising, you tell me. You thoughtful guy. Where you were in the meander, huh? It's very happy that I could see. If you spend more time with your mind, he will really, really believe and understand him, that you love him so much, and that he will hypnotize you more and more. So you have to give yourself split seconds of retreat to show him, not here anymore. You will not be my master anymore. I don't want to be bound. Or I don't want to believe I'm bound.
Baby.
Radha, tu peux traduire. Que suivez-vous comme enseignement? Ou bien vous n'en suivez pas, je ne sais pas. Pour s'introduire.
Je suis deux, trois personnes.
Ok. Qui disent la même chose? Ah bon, ok. Alors ça va. D'accord. Et vous voulez suivre une quatrième qui dirait la même chose?
You want to follow a fourth one who also says the same?
No, it's easier for me the way I am not so far from you.
Ah, ok.
Living not so far, so
Okay,
it's easier
okay.
to come here.
Et what's missing? Vous m'avez dit en français.
Quand on dit keep quiet.
Ah,
When you say
ok.
keep quiet,
L'essentiel.
the essential.
Mais vous croyez ça?
And
Vous
you
croyez
believe it?
ça? Qu'est-ce qui vous fait dire ça?
What makes you say this?
Qu'est-ce que c'est vraiment keep quiet?
Ah,
What is really to keep quiet?
quand
When
vous n'agrippez pas cette pensée, qu'est-ce que c'est qui fait croire?
you don't grasp this question, what is to keep quiet?
Ça peut faire peur aussi.
That makes
Quand
fear.
quand on n'agrippe pas cette pensée, ça peut faire peur.
When you don't grasp the thought, this can make fear.
Ça veut dire,
That means
quand on a compris
when you have understood
100%
100%
que le mental
that the mind
ne dira jamais,
will never say
n'est pas l'outil
is not
qu'il
the tool
faut pour
which
se
is needed
libérer.
to liberate yourself.
Quand définitivement
Then definitely
on a compris
you have understood
que n'importe quelle pensée qui passe, on ne l'agrippe pas parce que le mental ne va pas libérer. C'est pas le mental qui
the
libère,
mind will not liberate itself.
mais c'est le rester tranquille
It is to keep
avant
quiet
d'agripper le mental.
before you grasp the
Quelques
mind.
présentations qu'il donne,
Whatever presentation he gives,
c'est ça, rester tranquille.
this is to keep quiet.
C'est ça, demeurer dans le soi.
That is to stay in the self,
To abide in yourself. Whatever this crazy mind tells you, and it is influenced by past and so on, whatever it tells you of old beliefs or new beliefs, you don't touch it. That is keeping quiet. That is to just be yourself.
The fear is to lose something.
Everything is the self. You cannot lose anything. You can lose illusory beliefs.
Yes, but perhaps sometimes we like them.
But this is a thought. And one gets attached to thoughts. Attached. This is the price to pay. C'est le prix à payer. Hein. De ne pas aller, ne fût-ce qu'une seconde,
not even a second
avec
to
son
go
attachement.
with your attachment. is the price to pay.
Qui est un mouvement du mental. L'attachement est un mouvement du
Of the
mental.
mind. The attachment is a movement of the mind.
To keep quiet. Vous voyez la direction maintenant?
Do you see the direction now?
Petit à petit.
Slowly.
Yes.
To fix.
To fix a thought.
To fix.
You just don't respond to these habits. For once.
Don't make another movement to fix it. Just let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. No. Svaha. 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 Whatever you want to fix already smells, you know, it smells illusion, mind. You can't go there. The self doesn't depend on anything, anybody. It's always there. What did you hear?
From this?
From anything.
Not listening to the mind.
Yeah, not.
Not listening to the
Yeah.
mind.
Great. Good. So you don't do
Give
that.
him no chance, yeah.
More chance to the
No,
mind?
no chance.
No chance, yeah. Give him no chance. Very good. So,
Kind of anger.
what kind of anger? This is mind.
I mean, anger against the mind.
Ah, yeah, you fooled me so long. Enough. Yeah, in the beginning you did that. You need that. Good. Chalo. Yeah.
How to live in this life with knowing that you are not that, and like being with somebody and getting married and having children and having all this life, how you say like I am not this, but all this is happening, no? And then you think, oh, I want to get married, I want to have this. So
You think, yeah. Your thinking, it's for material objects. Yeah? It is to solve all those things of the image, the personal life and all that, of this identity you are. Well, this cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. It has its own span of life. Like the thought, huh? It has a span of life. Yes. It doesn't mean that you may not be preoccupied to know who really am I, you see. And that takes a split second, here and there, a split second. Not to be busy with exactly all what you expressed. You see? And don't think that you have so much power as I am someone to direct your life. So the best probably for the flow of this appearance, for the flow of life, is probably not to feel I am a doer. And don't worry. Nothing will stop. This appearance will continue that you are there or not. But you see, to realize oneself makes you free from, maybe not from suffering or from joy, but makes you free to believe pain and joy are true. And it's the biggest gift. It's the biggest gift, a birthright to go for it. Everything else will follow.
Si tout ce qui apparaît ne vient pas de soi, ça apparaît.
Oui.
Et si juste on accepte les choses comme elles sont, comme elles arrivent, ou les pensées, ou n'importe quoi, est-ce que c'est une façon de...
Non. Pour moi, non. C'est une façon d'être quelqu'un sage. Quelqu'un sage. Mais la réalisation du soi, justement, enlève le quelqu'un. Enlève le quelqu'un. Il n'y a ni acceptation, il y a un travail de rejet. I don't go there, je ne vais pas là. Je ne suis pas ce que je vois. Pour pouvoir réaliser ce que je suis vraiment en restant tranquille, en n'agrippant pas les pensées. Sinon, on devient quelqu'un de sage. C'est déjà très beau dans ce monde. Il faudra un peu plus de sages. Mais
you would need more
ce n'est
wise
pas la
people.
libération de
But it's
l'illusion.
not liberation.
Parce que même quelqu'un de sage, à un moment donné,
Wise, in a certain moment,
il devra se demander,
has to ask himself,
mais qui croit qu'il est sage? Ou qui
"Believe that he
suis-je
is
vraiment?
wise. Who am I really?"
Et pour répondre à cette question,
And to answer to this question,
pour plutôt aller dans la direction de cette question,
to go
on
in the
doit
direction of this
laisser
question,
derrière soi même la sagesse,
you have to leave wisdom
acquise
behind you.
par une certaine attitude.
Est-ce que ça peut être un chemin qui peut aider?
Can
No.
there be a way to help?
Non. Ça aide à avoir cet accomplissement d'être quelqu'un de sage.
Helps to
Ça
be
n'aide
somebody
pas à se libérer.
wise, not to liberate yourself.
C'est clair?
Is it clear?
On rencontre ici et là, de par le monde,
You, in the world you meet here
et
and there
souvent
people
des gens assez inconnus dans des villages
in the villages, unknown people,
qui sont sages.
which are wise,
Ils ne sont pas libérés.
but they are not liberated.
Je fais un peu une caricature, bien
I
sûr.
make a caricature of this.
Une sagesse de vie est différente
It's different
de la sagesse
of the wisdom
qui s'exprime
which expresses
par cette libération
the liberation
de croire qu'on est ce qu'on pense.
from what to believe what one thinks.
Si on voit des enfants,
If you see the children,
oh yes, I have taken when we see our children are
Yeah.
married and then they have children and then they divorced. Is that also the play of everything, that we don't have to be wise and to ask and say that would be like this or like that? It is like that?
You can do, but don't confuse yourself for somebody giving wise advices. You can always give, why not? I mean, sure. But you see, birth and death, these are appearances in your own self, in what's real. So, marriages and divorce, pain and joy, all these are the play of the appearances which comes or which are played over your own self. Yes. There is nothing wrong to give good advice, and yet one can interfere sometimes wrongly.
Yes.
So the best is not to take oneself for a doer, for an advisor.
Yes.
And then something spontaneous may come.
Thank you.
You're still in the right place?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm just really tired, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, body tired or not. Nobody else wants to speak? No? And you? No? Fine? Yeah? Thank you.
I just received one more key, that how to go on the road without to go back.
How to go to?
How to go on the road tomorrow without to go back.
You just go.
Yeah.
Just go. Surely not back to the past. Just go. Bas, enough? Enough? And you? Don't think that after satsang you can jump on a thought, huh? Otherwise you will make this a cup of tea only. Okay. And you?
Listening to you. And the question, who am I? Or be quiet. I seem to listen to you, and the other two I don't understand. Or
I hope it's the same.
Exactly. That's the question. Yeah. Okay.
Because words in satsang can only throw you back where you are.
Okay, thank you.
And keep quiet, don't think. If you think, you will be completely
right.
Just thank you.